Good morning. I'm Ed Romaine, I'm supervisor of the town of Brookhaven, and I'm here at our town park at Shirley Beach. It looks a heck of a lot different than when I first saw it. We did some nice landscaping, we planted some trees, we're planning to redo the bathrooms, the spray park is done, the pavilion is done, the playground is mostly done. We're going to be adding some more playground equipment. A lot of this is due to Senator Tom Croci. He's not running again, but when he was in the Senate, he worked very hard for this district, and he was able to get a state grant that pays for most of what you see. The Community Development Block Grant Program will pay for the renovation of the bathrooms, and I'm joined by a lot of people today, so I'm going to let them say a few words. One of the major movers behind this renovation is the councilman for this area, Dan Panico. I'm also joined by Congressman Lee Zeldin, who lives right down the block, a Shirley native and proud of where he grew up and still living here. I'm also joined by an aide to Senator Croci, and I'm going to let Councilman Panico introduce them. So without further ado, the guy that really made this happen, among many others who helped out, are Councilman Dan Panico. We also have Ed Morris, our Parks Commissioner.
Thank you, Ed. And thank you all for coming out. I grew up at this beach. This park never looked like this. And this is part and parcel of improving not only Shirley, but the Tri-Hamlet community. Every one of the parks that we've upgraded, we try to raise the bar as to what's to be expected for the area. We want more for you and your families. We want more for your children. This is a beautiful park. I was just talking to our public safety commissioner who's from Stony Brook, and he told me, Dan, we don't have anything like this up in Stony Brook. Tom Croci was a big part of this, New York State Senator. As a supervisor remarked, he's not running again, but we do thank him for his help. Like me, Congressman Zeldin grew up in the area, still lives in Shirley, right down the block. I won't give you his exact address, but he has two beautiful twin daughters. They're going to use this park, and I want to give a special thanks also, before I turn it over to Congressman Zeldin, to our Parks Commissioner, Ed Morris, and our Parks Department, who do a wonderful job for the town of Brookhaven. Those people who live in this area, in the immediate area, know how hard the guys have been working, and gals, down here getting this ready. I would have liked to have had this done, believe me, at the end of spring. Unfortunately, even being a councilman and deputy supervisor of the town, I don't control the rate at which the DEC gives permits or the rate of speed which the state approves grants. That being said, it's here. Thank God the sun is back out and it's warm, because I didn't want to come out here to this podium in front of everyone on a cold day. I appreciate you all coming out here. I hope you get years of use, and your children someday will come to this beautiful beach the way Congressman Zeldin and I did, and I will turn it over to him. Before that, Kathy from Legislator Sunderman's office is here, and Pat from Senator Croci's office. Congressman, take it away.
Thank you. Well, first off, let's really give a big round of applause to the town of Brookhaven for all of their efforts to make this possible. Brookhaven Supervisor Ed Romaine, Councilman Dan Panico, Ed Morris. A big round of applause to all the staffers who worked really hard, as you might have seen over the course of the last few days. So thank you. State Senator Tom Croci, who secured the funding to make this possible. It cost a good amount of money, and I would say every single dollar was extremely well spent. So a big round of applause to State Senator Tom Croci. And as was mentioned, I live just a couple blocks away. This is my running route. I wish I could say I take that route every day. I need to do a little bit more running. But coming past here, I would say I never have seen this park as beautiful as it is now. I've been to this park many times with my daughters through the years. They're now 11. They're starting 7th grade next week, and they'll be coming here. They are not too old to be in that spray park. As a matter of fact, I'm sure on this hot day, all of the adults are wondering whether or not we are too old to go in the spray park. The answer is no. I was hoping Councilman Panico was going to show up here in his swimsuit to be the first one to jump in, but not today.
Quite an imagination on Congress.
Not today. But you know what today is really for? It's for our young kids. And we're all smiling, thinking about all of the fun that they are going to be having here at this beach that they wouldn't have been able to enjoy, the memories they would not be getting if not for the hard work of the people behind me. And that's what I'm most grateful for, and I would imagine for everyone who's here, that's what you're most grateful for. It's for the young boys, the young girls who are going to have so much fun this close to home. Growing up, you can get on your bike and you could go wherever you want in town. I would go over to Mike Milano's house. Mike's here. We'd play basketball for hours. I just had to be home by dinner. Things are, a little bit different now than what they once were on Long Island or across our entire country. So what I really want to say, an extra special thank you to Senator Croci and to Brookhaven Town, is that it's this close to our homes. So you don't have to go to a faraway place to go to a spray park to be able to enjoy this beach. The state of this beach right now, what it is, allows us to bring our kids within walking distance, to ride their bikes, to be able to walk here. So thank you for that as well in 2018 to provide this close to home. And I see that our county clerk just got here, Judy Pascal. Judy, too, is from the neighborhood. So for all of us, this is extra special, extra personal, and thank you again to everyone who made it possible.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Patrick Boyle. I'm the district director for Senator Tom Croci. Tom can't be here today. He's gone back with the Navy. I know if he was here, though, he'd talk about how great different levels of government coming together to do something nice for the community. We all work so hard to live here on Long Island. We never get to look out on the bay and do the nice things with the water that we have here today. So this is a great example of different levels of government coming together, working hard together, and I just want to thank the town of Brookhaven for doing what they've done. Thank you.
All right, and with that said, we are going to cut the ribbon. I want to also acknowledge, as the congressman did, County Clerk Judy Pascal. She raised her family here. Grew up right off Neighborhood Road, brought her children here, and yesterday when I was talking to her about this ribbon cutting, she said, Dan, the place has never looked better, and I'm proud that she's here, still lives in the community. And without further ado, I'll ask my aide Trish to get the ribbon and the big scissors. We need some children to come forward.